was like, hold on, what? And I'm confused because at this point, I think I had started messaging this boy. I was maybe in eighth grade. And sometimes there would be a bus that would come from the high school that would pick up some of the kids or drop them off. Something about there was like a sport, and sometimes he would get dropped off on that bus at the middle school, and he would like come by to my bus and say hi to me. And for me, again, I was so innocent. I was like, oh my God, my crush is coming to see me at middle school to say hi to me. So I thought we were like really locked in, me and this kid. Obviously, I'm naive, and that was not the case. So she comes and tells me this, and I'm like, first of all, ill, and second of all, good that you got a cold sore, because what are you doing kissing my crush? So I was like, oh, like, how did you guys even, like, how did this happen? How did you meet? And she really didn't have much of an explanation other than she messaged him, reached out, and they kind of linked up. And if I remember correctly, I even think she got some sort of STD from this kid, because like she was way ahead of me, girl. She was pop locking and dropping it, and I was not. And so they were doing the damn thing. They ended up dating, whatever. And for some reason, I stood friends with her. I really tried to like understand people. This has always been my thing my entire life. And so I just was like, she's misled and whatever. Anyways, moving along. He's in high school. I'm still in middle school. I end up like just dropping that crush because I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. Whatever. That's your boo. He gave you a cold sore. He gave you an STD. I'm not even doing all that anyway. So I really am not the girl for him. And so that happened. Fast forward, the computer at that point was starting to become more of a thing with MySpace, with AIM, having like custom away messages. If you know, you know. So she ended up going on my computer, and she was on AIM because she didn't have a computer of her own at her house, and she lived with her grandmother because like her at home situation, that's her story to tell anyways, honestly. It wasn't ideal. And so she came over to my house, her grandmother dropped her off, and she was on my computer for a little bit. I'm sitting here yapping it up, kikiing with my cousin. Then my cousin gets a turn on the computer. Then I end up going on the computer after them. And when you go on AIM, and this is something that I've ran into 2 instances in my life of people using my computer and logging off AIM and me seeing the username. Of course, it saves the username in the drop-down menu. I ended up getting ready to log in, and I see in the menu a username of basically an AIM messenger that had been messaging me maybe a couple days prior